Hey, what is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports, Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a baseball game for Tuesday, October 5th, 2021. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And if for some reason you're curious to know how I'm picking these games, you have to join my Patreon. One picture always in writing, underlined, and italicized. For more information on that, please read the description of this video. I wish you guys the best luck in your picks today. Let's go ahead and get to the game. We're going to be looking at the American League wildcard game between the Yankees and the Red Sox in Boston. On this side of the screen, actually I'm at the wrong date. On this side of the screen is what I call my date numerology, my daily numbers, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. This side of the screen is what I call my game numbers, numbers for the game. Up here is the location, Fenway Park. Right here is the away team, their manager's record, the starting pitcher, their season record, their away record, their postseason record. In the middle here is the head-to-head between the two teams, the all-time record, the record for this year, the record for postseason. And then here at the bottom is the home team, their season record, their home record, their postseason record, their starting pitcher, and their coach all-time record. So in this game, the Yankees versus the Red Sox, we're going to see if we can find a narrative for both sides. It's going to be tough because the Yankees and the Red Sox have the same exact season record. So any connection that you make with the 93 or 71 automatically goes either way. So you might have to look for some outside numbers. Well, not outside numbers, but outside the record itself to potentially give you an idea of who might win the game. Let's look at some number properties really quick before we get into sides. 937. 937 is the 159th prime. And let's see if 9271 has any number properties. 9271, nope. Okay, so 159. So whoever wins becomes 9370, and which is 937 is the 159th prime number. Do we see any 159s anywhere? Potentially. No 159s on either side, so that doesn't help out. Alright, so let's start with what numbers would it take for the Red Sox to win this game, and then we're going to talk about what numbers it would take for the Yankees to win this game. So let's start off with the Red Sox. If the Red Sox were going to win this game, it could be based off of date numerology for the Gregorian. Today, or the day of this game, would have 36 date numerology, as well as 56 date numerology. 56 sums to 46 right here. 56 sums to 46. And Yankees could become 46-36 for a road record with a loss to end their season. Today does have 11 date numerology on the Gregorian as well as the 20. Yankees could be the one that gets that 71st loss, the 20th prime number, as their manager becomes 11-11 postseason with a loss. And this will be the 20th time these two teams face each other, and Red Sox can get their 11th win head-to-head for the season. So 11, 20, 36, 56, 46, 36, Yankees with the loss. They could be the one that gets the 71st loss, the 20th prime, this being the 20th head-to-head matchup between these two for the season. Red Sox can get that 11. Yankees manager become 11-11 for a postseason record. This will be the 200 or 2,290th all-time head-to-head matchup between these two teams. It does look like it has a 229 in there. Yankees manager can get his 229th regular season loss. 229 mathematically. 229 mathematically is the 50th prime number, and Red Sox can get their 50th home win to advance into the postseason. If Red Sox win this game, they become 11-9 head-to-head against the Yankees for this season. Yankees would become 9-11. Maybe it's a 9-11, 11-9 thing. You know, every time a Yankees or a New York team plays and there's a potential for a 9-11, that's what everybody guns for. It's like, oh, it's a New York team. We have a 9-11 on the board potentially. So that might be what it is. Red Sox can beat the Yankees and become 11-9, 9-11, head-to-head against for the season to advance. What else? And then one more thing for the Red Sox, their manager, he could become 12-3 for a postseason record with the win, as he gets his 296th win all time for his career. 123 sums to 296. And so maybe they go together. 123, 123, that sums to 96. He becomes 12-3 while picking up his 296th all-time win. That's kind of what I would look towards for the Red Sox if they were going to win. If the Yankees were going to win, what I would look towards is, you know, the Red Sox. Their starting pitcher is going to be wearing the number 17. 17 is just a reflection of 71. You know, 17, 71, reflections of each other. That could be the reason why. It is the 20th all-time head-to-head for this season, as well as 20 date numerology, 71 the 20th prime. So definitely someone's getting that 71. It could be the Red Sox with the number 17 pitcher. 17 a reflection of 71. On top of that, the Hebrew religious, it's going to be the 206th day. 206th day. Let me reconfirm that. The 5th. Yeah, 206th day on the Hebrew religious. And the manager for the Red Sox can get his 206th loss all time for his career. Let's see if 1247 is has number properties. 1247, 29 pentagonal, 340, 228. With Yankees, Garrett Cole, who wears the number 45 on the mound, the Yankees can get their 13th postseason head-to-head win against the Red Sox. 13 sums to 45. It also sums to 117, and I'm going to mark that in a gold color. The reason why is because this is the 117th World Series that they're gunning for. So in the postseason of the 117th World Series, Yankees can advance over the Red Sox in the wild card game by getting their 13th head-to-head win against Red Sox postseason. 13 sums to 117, 13 sums to 45. Garrett Cole, he wears the number 45. And Aaron Judd, I think on the Yankees, I think that's his name, he wears the number 99. And maybe he'll have a couple home runs, maybe even a game-winning home run in this game if the Yankees win. So I think that's kind of significant there, that 13. What else? What else? Yeah, and it doesn't help that the Red Sox manager could get his 206 all-time on the 206th day. I don't think that's helpful for him. Too bad it's not the 29th day of the 6th month, because it could have been 296. I would have helped out, but it's the 29th day of the 7th month, and he's 2 games shy of getting his 297th. What else? What else? 20, 24. Maybe the 24 goes for the 242 here for the Yankees to get their 242nd all-time postseason win. 24, 24th head-to-head match. Now, whoever wins this game is going to go on and play on the 7th, right here. And if Yankees win, they would sit on 171 postseason losses heading into the next game. 171 is the 18th triangular number, I believe. Let's double check. 171, 18th triangular. Yep. And then if they win in advance, they would go on to play on the first day of the 8th month, which is an 18. So they could potentially sit on that 171 heading into the first day of the 8th month on the Hebrew, like 18. I think that's about it. I think it might be really subtle for the Yankees. They do have that 2-6 going for them. They do have the 13 going for them. But everything else, it's kind of a, I feel like it's a toss-up. I think Red Sox, numbers-wise, have a little bit more going for them with the 229, with the 50, and the 11, and the 11-9, the 9-11. But maybe it's too obvious. The 46-36, maybe it's just too obvious. One thing with postseason games is the obvious stuff tends not to work out. It switches up. Like the regular season, some obvious stuff will hit, but postseason, and I found this with the NBA too, is like the most obvious stuff just does not hit, and it's usually some obscure, subtle numbers that make the pass. But it's like the 13 or the 206. But this is what I have for now. I'm not the best at baseball. It's one of my worst sports. So take this all for a grain of salt. Appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully this helps. And I wish you guys the best of luck on your wild card pick. Thanks, guys.